Hey amazing humans, welcome back to my YouTube channel once again. Today we're doing a city drive-through in Dubai. We're flying all the way from Kampala, Uganda to Dubai. Okay, so Dubai is located in the United Arab Emirates, and this place is well known to be a desert area. Okay, so let's see what Dubai actually has to offer. So once you land in Dubai itself, you can definitely see that it is a developed area. These taxis already are all looking in very good shape. Inside the taxi was also very well air conditioned, so all the cars here are very well air conditioned, which is a very good thing. Okay, so you can see in the night most of the structures are all lighting up. It's like a sea of lights. Okay, very beautiful to look at. So in the morning we're ready to already start our city tour. Look at the different structures. People always say very good things about Dubai, so let's see what they have to offer. So we were staying in a place called Sports City. The structures were already looking in very good shape. There were quite a number of empty plots here as well. You could definitely see it was 6:30 a.m. and the sun was already out, so it was definitely going to be a very good day as well. So we were traveling for a certain event that we had actually gone to attend in Dubai. So we are already on the road and definitely getting a very good glimpse. Look at the infrastructure over here. For a girl from Uganda, this was really interesting. There were very many lanes. The infrastructure was looking in very good shape. The road network was so good. Here we visited the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world, 163 floors and 830 meters tall. Wow. Next to it, there are quite a number of dineries. The Dubai Mall is also next to it. There are quite a number of tourists out here. Well, Dubai, you'll be surprised that it's a city that is about 190 years old only. Can you imagine? And then the dancing fountains. Well, really, these people planned their city quite well. Well, it's a city that has been built mainly looking at, tourism and luxury. So luxury is definitely everything for Dubai. So, which explains the many things that may seem as, it's not as important, but these things, like for example, these dancing fountains, who would have thought of this? But because they are here, look at all of these tourists that come to visit, and have a glimpse of all this. The Dubai Mall has this aquarium that is very interesting. You basically get to see quite a number of whales and sharks and different types of fish. It has a very big crowd. There are these monuments like I Love Dubai that you can definitely be able to see. Look at the number of lanes over here. Very interesting. And there was no, pothole at all. The infrastructure was already looking good. Look at that gray structure, very beautifully made out of the normal. It's basically not the normal box structures that we actually get to see. And then here there was the Museum of the Future. Very beautiful structure out of the normal. It's an oval structure. Wow. Indeed, Dubai is seemingly being the real estate hub already. Well, the Museum of the Future is a very interesting structure that is basically showing you what the future is going to be like. It basically has technology over here, quite a number of crowds as well. This is the Global Village. This place lights up very beautifully during the night, and even during the daytime it still looks so good. It has basically so many stalls that represent different corners of different countries and continents in the whole world, like Africa, America, India, China. There are quite a number. The crowds over here are enormous indeed, but it's also a very beautiful place. You get to experience different cultures over here. You can basically enter different stores and see what you would find if, let's say, you went to that country. You would expect that as well. It's a very beautiful place that kids would definitely enjoy as well, because there are quite a number of different things that they can actually play with. Here we were at the Lake Central, this building constructed by Fakhruddin Properties. They have this beautiful view of this man-made lake. Very beautiful. Now there's some structures here that you can definitely see. Many of the structures I got to realize were constructed out of, let's say, aluminium, glass, and then they also had those that were built, of course, using concrete as well. Well, it's worth noting that all the structures I did go to, inside the structures, they had very good air conditioning. So while you're inside, it feels really fresh. And then when you get out, you get to quickly realize the difference, because you now get to feel the hot air. So that is a very good thing that, they're doing. They're trying to do, sustainable infrastructure, whereby you would stay in that place and you'd continue staying there. It doesn't matter the weather. Okay, that was very good. Look at this structure. The architects did go out of their way, and the contractors did do a very good job as well. This was a whole master plan by Emar. Emar is the one that also constructed the Burj Khalifa. So I did notice that they have quite a number of structures over here, because they do label their structures by putting their logo as well. So I did notice quite a number of them. So this estate, Emar Dubai Hills Estate, is basically very beautiful. It was like a never-ending sea of townhouses. Very beautiful. I mean, look at how far they stretch. And then they also had a school, they had a shopping area. That was so, remarkable for me. And then the road network, very amazing. I did notice that transportation in Dubai was quite expensive. If, let's say, you want to use what we would here we would use Uber or Taxify. Now here there was this Karim, of course. Now it was not so cheap, because you'd go for a very short distance and it would be quite a lot of money. A journey of about 30 minutes to cost you like about 80 dirhams. I think that would be expensive, in my opinion. So you can definitely rent a car over here according to how your pockets allow you, from the smaller saloon cars to the bigger cars, until you get to luxury. Definitely looking at your pockets. The cars were really good. I did not see any old car on these streets, and they looked very well maintained. They had structures that were being constructed. Of course, you can see this is a blockwork structure. Electricity may not be a problem for these guys. I really loved this, because it was so many electricity masts over here that you could see. This was really interesting for me to look at. There are these townhouses that were being constructed. Jumeirah Park, I really did love this place, because it had very beautiful townhouses. And they also had this green in the middle. For a desert, you didn't expect to see all of these green trees. They looked very healthy, but they also had a very good irrigation system. If you get to zoom in, you can definitely see the pipes running on the ground, so they get to moist the ground, so that the trees can suck in all of this water. So this was a very good ad for me. Well, they also did have traffic over here. Our driver did tell us that there are times when the traffic is really bad, so you have to actually plan your journey quite earlier. Well, the real estate business in Dubai is really on a high. It's on the boom. Of course, it's quite a lot of competition, and then you also have to do a very good job. There are quite a number of agents. Of course, buying property in Dubai is not cheap, I must say. It's quite on a high, because, for example, if you're going to buy a one-bedroom apartment, let's say, it would cost you about 600,000 dirhams. Okay, which is not very that is for a space that is not so big. Okay, now of course that's in the center, and if you're going to rent, let's say like a studio apartment, this would cost you about 1,500 dirhams, which is equally not so cheap. And that is not, let's say, for luxury, for a place that is so that is for a place that is a bit outside of the town itself. So real estate over here is not so cheap, definitely. Dubai is an expensive city that is built on luxury, so you definitely have to work if you're going to live in this city. Yeah, these skyscrapers are very amazing. You can definitely see how good they are. I particularly picked interest in this location. I loved how these people were dressed in a very fashionable way. So, of course, Dubai has to have people that love fashion. If it's built in luxury, they have to dress up really good. I did love this place so much because, it had these flowers were clearly artificial and they were metallic, but they were just beautifully laid out in that you'd be so interested in looking at them. Didn't matter how long. So that was a very beautiful ad that they had. The sunsets were definitely nice. This is like in the evenings. It would give a very good, it's a very good view, basically. I was happy to see this Carrefour market. Oh, by the way, Dubai definitely has a very good dining as well. There are quite a number of eateries from which you can get different things to eat. And I didn't think many of the, food stuffs expensive. So that was really a very good ad. So basically that's it about the city drive-through that I had for you for Dubai city. It was a very interesting one, very beautiful city. Is Dubai the real estate hub? I think it actually is. What's your opinion? What do you actually think? So it was a very beautiful city. Definitely you can tell many of the structures are very well maintained because they don't look as bad. Bottom line, Dubai is an expensive city, so you definitely have to work really hard if you're staying in this place. Transportation is quite expensive in this place. The real estate itself, renting or buying, is not cheap either. The diners are quite fairly priced. You can easily get something to buy. Luxury is definitely on a high. You can get about anything over here, and the nights are as alive as the day, so it's a very safe city as well, and you definitely enjoy and have a very good time while in Dubai city. Please do leave me a thumbs up, like this video and share it as well, and do enjoy the rest of the city drive through. Until next time, bye.